So, thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to watch my presentation, and it is my Easter Community Service Project. So, what I was doing, I'm in a health occupation class and I'm obtaining my CNA through that, and I have to go to a nursing home to get all my hours to actually become a CNA. And when I was at the nursing home, we get cards for them for like Christmas and Easter and all that stuff. And a lot of them didn't get a lot of other presents besides the cards that we gave them. And a lot of them got a lot of visitors or anything like that. So it was really sad to see that because they didn't get a lot of attention, even though they needed a lot more attention than the rest of us. So I decided to do a donation drive through just my occupation class because they know what I was feeling towards the people. So why I did this was because they don't get a lot of attention from even their family members because the family members just stick them in there because they don't really care about them or they just don't know how to take care of them. And so I just wanted to do something nice for them because they don't really get a lot of attention from anyone else. And so when I did this was I asked the nursing home for what I should get them and if I should do this at the beginning of March and like the middle of March, and they were really excited about it because they really don't get a lot of gifts from anyone else. And so then I hung up the posters and I talked to the class and everything in the middle of March, and then the donation drive ended at the end of like the Friday before Easter. And I did this by I hung up these posters and they had like all the information, like what they should bring, why I was doing this. And I had boxes set up in the front of the class so they knew where to put the gifts. And then I even talked to the class about why I was doing this, how I was doing it, and how they could help. And so what happened was, it was the Friday before Easter. I was all excited. And I came up to get the presents and there was none in there. And I learned that the class probably just didn't listen to me because they're all too busy with scholarships, finals, finishing their classes. And so it was really upsetting because I worked so hard on this project and I just didn't get any donations, which I understand because it's hard for everyone to go out and do all this stuff when they're all so busy with school. And so I learned a lot from this project even though it didn't work. I learned that even though it didn't work, it's okay to ask for help from people because I'm usually a person that tries to do everything by themselves without any help. And my health occupation teacher taught me that it's okay to ask for help even if you don't want to ask for help. And I also learned that sometimes projects just don't work. You can try and try and try and they just don't work. And so when I did this project, I really thought it'd work since I did it for just my class and they knew everything about it. But sometimes projects just don't work and you can't just give up. So I did this project and I'm trying to figure out what to say here. And I learned that even though it didn't work, I can still try again and do it at a different time with a different project, and maybe I can get more donations through it. And I learned a lot from my health occupations teacher because she's the one that taught me it's okay to ask for help. This is who you should ask for this. And she helped me a lot through this whole entire project. So thank you.